Yeah, the results in the China Beige book are very, very concerning, Sri. All of the major sectors, manufacturing, services, and retail, essentially struggling, but specifically manufacturing, which is now down for at least 2 consecutive months, if not more, and retailing, which is now down for 4 consecutive months. The bottom line is, since we saw the first COVID lockdowns emerge in March, the economy's been in trouble. And the market consensus just a couple of weeks ago, 10 days ago, was that we're going to get a July rebound. It is nowhere to be seen in the data, and it was nowhere to be seen in our real-time data either.
Is there more pain to come amongst the property developers? Because it looks as though the leadership really need to do more, given the political and the economic risks are adding up when you consider what's happening in property and house prices.
Yeah, the housing market is in all sorts of trouble. It was certainly in quite a bit of trouble at the end of the second quarter when you were looking at sales being down, prices being down. And at the time, it perhaps looked like the market may have bottomed out. But then you have a fresh crisis with the mortgage issues happening in the country right now. You are seeing lockdowns emerge in other parts of China, and those are all growth killers. We know that already. So whereas in the longer term, we should expect the housing market to see a series of mini crises, as far as the short term is concerned, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw more housing pain in the coming weeks in CBB numbers.
Yeah, so we've got Shehzad Martin here. Let me quickly jump in, and great to see you again. So manufacturing not looking good, services either. Put on top of that, you've got property. What's happening with jobs? Because that's always key in China.
Yeah, the labor market is under additional stress, and that is very concerning. Companies are very, very, very bothered by the lockdown situation, which is why they're not borrowing, which is why they're not investing, and which is why they have most certainly slowed down the pace of hiring on top of the weakness that we saw in the job market already last quarter. That is incredibly concerning because you're getting into a very politically sensitive time, and a wobbly labor market is, I think, the last thing the party would want.